One of the classic philosophical questions that people ask is that if we believe in a God who's all-knowing, how do we have free will? If God knows the future, which he has to because he's God, he knows everything. He's omniscient. If God is omniscient and knows everything, he knows what I'm going to eat for breakfast tomorrow morning. He knows what I'm going to name my child. He knows if I'm going to rob the bank. He knows how successful I'm going to be in business. That seems to mean that we don't have any free will. If God knows exactly what I'm going to do, then I don't really have a choice whether I'm going to do it or not. It's basically inevitable. How did Judaism deal with that question? Maimonides, the classical Jewish philosopher, the 12th century Jewish philosopher, asks exactly that question. How do we understand God's foreknowledge and our free will as both coexisting? Maimonides says the whole difficulty we have is that we don't really understand the idea of a being that's outside of time. What does it mean that God knows the future? We don't know what it means to know the future. We don't know what it means to transcend time. From God's perspective, he's not living in the present moment. For God, who transcends time, past and present and future are all really one. It's almost like looking at a strip of a film and standing and looking at the whole thing. There's that moment, and there's this moment, and there's this moment, and I'm seeing them all together. So therefore, in order for us to understand the resolution, we have to understand the idea of transcending time. So let's look at an example. Let's say you, the viewer, were watching me, and I was about to make a choice. I'm either going to pick up my left hand or pick up my right hand. And you don't know which one I'm going to do. So I have a choice to either pick up my left hand or my right hand. Let's say you, watching me, could actually go into the future. Let's say right now it was 4 o'clock, I have both hands here, and I haven't made up my mind. Let's say you could go into a time machine, and in a time machine you go forward to the moment called 4:15. So you zoom forward to 4:15, you come back into the room, I'm holding up my right hand. Okay? Now you know what I chose. You go back into your time machine, you press the buttons that say 4 o'clock, you come back to the moment called 4 o'clock, and here I am, I haven't made up my mind yet. Welcome back to 4 o'clock. Now you went into the future. You know that between now and 4:15 I will have decided to pick up my right hand, but right now I haven't. Does your knowledge affect my choice? Would we say that because you know I'm going to pick up my right hand, therefore I'm going to pick up my right hand? Is your knowledge affecting my choice? So if we think about it, it's a little complex. But if we think about it, we realize your knowledge is not affecting my choice at all. As a matter of fact, it's the exact opposite. The only reason you have the knowledge that I picked up my right hand is because I chose to pick up my right hand. Your knowledge isn't affecting my choice. It's my choice that's affecting your knowledge. We can only understand that by understanding that God is outside of time. We can understand that God knows what we're going to do, but it's us doing it. God knows that tomorrow morning I'm going to eat the Cheerios, but that's because God observes that in the future I will make that choice. So God's knowledge doesn't affect our choices at all. It's our choices that really affect God's knowledge. At the end of the day, as much as God is in control of the entire world, he knows what we're going to do. He still allows us to make those choices. And those are the choices that we're responsible for in life.